All right, let me start the recording as well. Who joined with name of the iPhone? May I know your name, please? Would be great if you can rename yourself. I would really appreciate. Somebody joined with iPhone 16.
It's me, Gautam. I will change it.
Okay, what's your name?
Gautam.
Gotham, right?
Yes.
Let me change. Thanks, Gotham. All right, so welcome you all. Anyone asking anything? Okay, I will just echo. So, you all welcome to the session. Let me share my screen. And I hope this is going to be visible to you all.
Yes.
Okay. Nalendra, please mute yourself. All right. All right. Ram Brahma, please mute yourself. Let me mute. Okay, so welcome you all once again in today's session, and this is SD-WAN session. Today morning we have done the Palo Alto session, and I can see a lot of audience who was there in the Palo Alto. But yes, we are also starting at the same time the SD-WAN. So we'll discuss a step by step how this SD-WAN is going to be changed digital infrastructure, especially for the WAN infrastructures, and how it is going to be very agile network, very cost effective, very sophisticated, centralized management. We'll try to understand how it is going to solve your real-time problems. So there are a lot of things we have to discuss in SD-WAN. So before I can start, let me just brief about what kind of the content we are going to get, how our course structure is going to be happen. Last week, I believe we have some general introduction and we discussed about general thing about like what you're doing, where you're working, nothing more than that. But let's start officially like how this step by step, a structured wise course is going to be go in going forward when you start our learning. And basically, who should basically start this course? What is the prerequisite? That we'll discuss today. Okay, and then we'll understand step by step. So very important. Let's suppose someone is planning to start with the Cisco SD-WAN. So it's really relevant for them or it's not. That we'll try to understand. So just give me 1 minute. Let me fix my pen issue. It's working. So nowadays, if you go in the market, everyone is talking about CCNA. They are talking about the CCNP, and now a trend is become the SD-WAN. Right? Earlier it was like CCNA was there, right? Even you have the CCNP, that was the fine. Somebody have the CCI, that also fine. So even you are going to do CCI, even this SD-WAN skills is very mandatory. There are another skill that is known as the SD access. So if you are going to be market and you are saying I'm the network engineer and you are planning to get a very high salary, 10 plus LPA, 15 plus LPA. So you think your CCNA and CCNP is enough. That's the wrong mindset. It's not going to be enough. You must have to add some flavors. You must have to add some skill set that is a very unique in the market. And that basically come in the your SD-WAN skill sets. So if I'll go on the job portals, I'll show you the live as well. You are going to find that every job descriptions where the network engineers come in a picture, they are talking the mandatory skills. You must have the CCNP plus SD-WAN skill set. if you not have this skill set in your CV, probably you are not eligible for the level 2 interview and level 3 interview. Somewhere in the L1 also this skill they asking. Why? Because now you have to do the monitoring. What monitoring? L1 basically what to do? Basic troubleshooting. Basic troubleshooting. L1 engineer do that, and they do the monitoring work, right? So what monitoring they have to? Earlier they have the normal switch, right? L3, L2 switch, L2 and L3 switch. They monitor the routers. What routers? That could be your ISR router. That could be the ASR router, CSR router. It could be any router. Might be you are going to monitor somewhat the firewalls as well. So network engineer monitoring job basically going to do this kind of the monitoring. But the game has been changed now, right? Switches are still there, firewalls are still there, but router, the nature of work has been changed. They are the not normal router. Now the routers we are basically using in the market, 80-70% industry are using the SD-WAN router, right? So if you want to do the SD-WAN routers monitoring, then you must have the SD-WAN basic skill set. If you not have this skill set, how you can do the monitoring? How you can do the basic troubleshooting? It's not possible. So try to understand. So either you are the beginner of your career, even you are the very expert of the career. The key agenda, this the mandatory skill, you should know SD-WAN concept. If you're if you don't know SD-WAN skills, right, please mute guys, please mute yourself. If you don't have the SD-WAN skill set, probably you are going to behind of the industry, right? Might be your friends are going to be like run away more far, right? Where you cannot able to catch. They're going to grow more in their careers. So that's why it's not like suggestions. It's not like my just something mentoring session. You just have to do this course. It's a mandatory skills you have to add in your CV. So if you go for the interview, the interviewer can understand you have very good L1, you have the very good L2, you have the very good L3 skills. And along with that, you know the trending technology that is SD-WAN. So there is a very high chance, 80-90% chance you are going to crack the very high salary. Means getting 20, 10 lakh, 15 lakh, 20 lakh by using these skills is very cup of tea. If you have the right skills, 5 to 8 year experience, 8 to 10 year, 10 to 12 year experience, or 8 to 10 year of experience, you are going to get more than this salary. This is the one thing you have to understand. So this is the major key where you have to put your efforts to grow your professional journey. So अगर आप ये नहीं कर रहे हो, so you are going to be lose something very important. Clear सबको? This is the one thing. Now second thing you have to understand. How can I understand whether I'm underpaid or overpaid engineer? Right? If I talk about the underpaid and overpaid engineer, then what is the definition for that? Let's suppose I don't know anyone's salary, but you want to judge yourself, am I getting the market relevant salary or I'm just underpaid? So for that, you have to do the calculation. There is a one calculation. Let's suppose how I can do my salary calculation, right? So for salary calculation, let's suppose you have to write your experience, right? Total year of experience. That is the one thing you have to put here. Let's suppose 2 year, 5 year, 8 year, or might be 10 year. That's the one thing. And then what CTC you are getting right now? Current CTC, right? So let's suppose this guy have the 2 LPA, right? 2 LPA. This guy have the 5 LPA. This guy have the 8 LPA. This guy have the 10 LPA. So if I have the 2 year experience, I am getting 2 LPA CTC. So that is in experience into 1. That is my CTC. 5 experience into 1. experience into one. That is my CTC. This is the experience into one. Why I'm talking, guys? Might be it's unrelevant for your SD-WAN course, but it's very important to understand where you stay, right? And what is the actually need for you as of now for your market point of view. Are you really doing great? You're missing something. You need to upgrade yourself. For that reason, I'm just, building this things. Just give me 1 second. Uh, just give me 1 minute. Let me check one thing. I have to respond. Hold on. Okay, so you have to write how many year of experience you have and subsequently how much CTC you have. And let's suppose your experience is 2 and you're getting the 2 lakh LPA, 5 lakh LPA, then you are just doing normal thing in the market. Means you not have the very high salary, very low salary, but you still have the survival condition in the market. Means you are not doing really great, not too bad, but still you have the good salary and you can just survive your life, but it's not very luxury life, very good professional growth. I cannot say that, right? It's okay. Okay salary range, below average, like I can say like just average kind of salary. But somebody even have the less salary, 2 year experience and have the 1.5 LPA. This 5 year have the 4 LPA, right? 8 year have the 4 LPA or 5 LPA. Just think about 10 year have the 5 LPA. Then there is a problem. At least the market trend say whatever your experience have, minimum that much CTC you have in your hand. If it's less than that, probably you're not doing great in the market. You're missing something. You have to work very hard. Especially I'm talking about this for the IT. IT means this is either you are going to be software or might be you are going for the networking. In both case, it is going to be applied. So the agenda is like if you are getting a less salary than your experience, then you are in the bad position. Bad salary, you can say. Below average you are getting. So the market trend say whatever your experience have, at least experience multiply 1, it's a okay salary, right? If total experience multiply by 1.5, that's good salary. Experience into multiply by 2, it's very good salary. And if you have the experience multiply by 2.5 or multiply by 3, that means you are performing very well in the market. And even whatever plus you have means you are doing really great, means outstanding. So you judge yourself where you are. Okay, just judge yourself. What is my current experience? How much I CTC? Whether I fall, I just have the 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, or 3 plus X. Many people I know in the market who have just 4 to 5 years of experience, but they're getting 20 LP in the market, even 20 plus LP in the market. So you can see it's almost 4X. And I give you the example. I know many engineers who are in touch with me. They're getting more than that, 4 and 5 year experience, 10 year experience they have, and they're getting 50 LPA, even more than 50 LPA. So this is the market trend, guys. So you have to always grab the market trend. You have to understand how this market is getting changed. What is the latest technology I need to learn? And based on that, you can upgrade yourself to get a good salary range. So to get this point and understand more better way why I'm just talking this story, because the one thing that is a trending in the market, that is a Cisco SD-WAN, and which we are doing discussion now. So Cisco SD-WAN is the one of the trending technology. If you're going to add in your bucket, right, it is going to give the boost, right, to grow your salary. Make sense? Clear, everyone? Any doubt till here? Anyone want to discuss their on salary, on problem, or everyone is good? Let me know.
Good.
Okay, good. So now let's start, right? So,
Sir, I have a query. Like you told that SD-WAN we have to boost. We have to add in our CV, right? So nowadays, companies are demanding more technologies in a single person, right? They are looking into security. They are looking into networking, right? Cyber security also skills they are looking. So
mhm,
it's very difficult to learn many technologies in a single pane, right? Or we have a small amount of thought process for all the technologies. Like if I take example of SD-WAN, okay,
mhm,
if a person is working in a security also, he should know okay. But nowadays, if he's in security, he should know the cyber security also skills, like basic of SIEM, basic of security operations,
right,
and and in the SD-WAN is a part of networking, and beyond that, he should know SDI and ACI also, which is also in trending, right? So
right.
how to tackle with these situations in the market?
Definitely agree. Let me write here. So in market, we have the lot of skill set. One is a networking, second is a security, right? We also have the cyber security, cloud security. So I'm not going to touch all those things. But if we talk about the networking, further we have the CCNA, we have the major trending course CCNP, we have the CCI, but we are not going to talk that. But we are talking about the SD-WAN, right? We have the course known as the SD access. We have the course known as the ACI also. So these are trending, and the another is the wireless. This is the networking courses we have available. That is a trending in the market. Now the security, if you talk about, we have the firewalls trending. That is the Palo Alto. We have the firewall that is known as the FortiGate as well. The firewall that is trending as a checkpoint as well. We'll leave with the Cisco ASA. And then we have the other SASE platform, SASE solutions, where we covering that Zscaler plus Prisma access, right, from the Palo Alto. So these are trending, and also you can talk in security plus LB load balancer. F5 is also in demand. F5 LTM plus GTM plus ASM. So these are the key technology which is very high demand in the market. So being an engineer, the pain what you express right now, can one engineer can learn all technology? The answer is no, it's not possible, right? It's not possible. But you should have to choose and pick the best technology out of this in your CV. Means you have to make your skill set, right?
Sir, F5 is the load balancer, right?
Yes, yes, LB, I written here.
Okay, okay.
A skill set you have to put like, let me, so you have to make your skill set as a multi-skill engineer, right? So if you're going to choose a multi-skills engineers, the mandatory skills, what is the mandatory skill you must have to have? That's the CCNA. You must have to have the networking fundamental networking knowledge. I always prefer discuss these things in many hours. Every class I discuss, right? So that's the mandatory skill you have to always choose. If you're not going to add, you're not going to survive in this section and this section both. Now might be you have a aspiration to become a network security engineer. So you don't have to do these all courses, right? You don't have to do these all courses. You can ignore. You can simply jump in these firewalls. You can learn the firewalls. Might be you can add two firewalls in your bucket. So CCNA and then Palo Alto and then FortiGate. And once you're going to do these all things, still you are going to get very high salary, 15 LPA, even 30 LPA in India. Very easily you can get that salary. There is no problem at all. But the way you have to grow, let's suppose you have a desire to become the 40 LP, 50 LP, even more than that, you want to become the principal architect, you want to become and design the solution for the company. These skills are not enough. You have to add and learn the trending technology, SASE solutions. You have to understand the SD-WAN, SDXS. Means you have to keep adding your skill set. So if you have the 5 to 10 years of experience, there is no problem. You can try with CCNA, CCNP and firewall. If you want to stay in the core networking, then you just go and stay CCNA, CCNP, SD-WAN, SDXS. You just keep adding those technology one by one in your CV. If you want to core network engineer, but you want to change your career security, then you would learn CCN and move in the security, full security and learn this portfolio. And you want to become network security engineer, then choose like best three from here and best three from here. Then you have the portfolio where you have the very good skill set. But definitely, if you want to earn more, the engineer who have the 50 plus LPS CTC, do you think it is going to possible to get based on the CCNA and CCNP and SD-WAN? It's not possible. Why somebody is going to offer you 50 LPA if this skill set available in the market on 10 LPA to 20 LPA? समझो बात को. So technically, for the company point of view, company is only going to pay you more if you have the more value on the table. If you are going to put more value on the table so that companies can get more business from you and they can generate more revenue for the organization, then only they will going to give you the more money. So for that you have to add more and more skill set. Make sense? So in short, if you want to get a continuous growth in your professional journey, continuous growth, right? Then you have to only one thing of learn, and learn new skill set. There is no shortcut, right? So if you want to continuous growth in your professional journey, you have to learn, and learn. There is no other way. You have to do like everyday learn, do practical, and then you again sleep and learn again sleep, do practical. This is how it is going to happen. Then it is going to get the more salary. Is it clear? Who asked this question?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Got it? So there is no shortcut, Asis. Any other one have any question, guys? Because we are hitting the one of the most trending technology. So if you have any question, please feel free to ask.
सर मुझे विकास दिस साइड. हेलो.
Yes, Vikas.
सर
Please.
विकास दिस साइड. सर मुझे ना लाइक क्या आप कंपैरिजन करवा सकते हैं लाइक FortiGate SD-WAN एंड Cisco SD-WAN पे?
Okay, ठीक.
जैसे Cisco SD-WAN पे अपना vManage और ये vSmart वगैरह होता है ना, तो सेम टू सेम वैसा ही FortiGate फायरवॉल पे भी कुछ ऐसा स्ट्रक्चर है या फिर ओनली FortiGate फायरवॉल सिंपल एक डब्बे से ही मतलब काम हो जाता है?
Okay, ठीक है. Got it. Any other question?
हाँ मेरा है सर.
Yes, please go ahead.
तो सर जैसे अभी मेरा CCNA कंप्लीट है, आई एम CCNA सर्टिफाइड बट नॉट CCNP मेरा कंप्लीट नहीं है, तो इन दैट केस कैन आई लाइक डू दिस SD-WAN ट्रेनिंग?
Okay, CCNA आपने कर रखा, right? You done the CCNA, right?
हाँ CCNA कंप्लीट है मेरा.
You certified or just training complete?
Certified, but it is already expired on 20.
Okay, no problem. But you have done the certification, right? So certification done.
Certification.
It's expired. No problem. And CCNP में what you have learned till now? Can you just tell me the topic?
CCNP में सर अभी उतना ज्यादा नहीं है मेरा, क्योंकि वो
Let me put in different way.
पढ़ा था.
Just let me tell. Do you know how to configure the static routing?
Static routing. Yeah, I can.
Do you know how to configure the OSPF neighborship?
OSPF little bit, but not 100% sure.
Okay, ठीक है. Do you know how you configure the iBGP or eBGP?
हाँ ये आता है.
Okay. So see, I will help you to understand how OSPF is going to, if you know how the static routing is going to use, how IBGP and BGP, because in SD-WAN, what is going to happen? We have to build the underlay, right? In underlay, we not required any switching knowledge. No switching skills is going to be required. Okay?
So
But we required the basic routing skill. In basic routing skills, what we need? We need the static routing, and we also need the BGP to just form the MPLS neighborship. So
इतना तो बेसिक
IBGP or eBGP we need to configure. And somewhere in the LAN, we have to do the OSPF concept. So I believe if you have that much CCNA level of knowledge and you know how BGP and static routing is configured, so you can grab that. Everything is going to new. Apart from this underlay, whatever topic I'm going to cover, I'm going to start the showcase the topic as well. Everything is going to be new for you.
Okay.
Protocol is going to new, so it is going to for even somebody is coming from the CCNP, that is going to new for him. Like the new protocol is going to OMP, you have to talk about a T-lock, you have to talk about the BFD, you have to talk about the IPsec, right? You have to talk about the color, lot of things, right? We have to discuss about here. Now coming to the another question, how SD-WAN differ than FortiGate SD-WAN? That was second question. I believe somebody asked me. Just one
Yes,
thing.
sir.
Yes. Who asked? May I know a name? I just forgot the name.
Vikas, sir,
Vikas.
Vikas.
Vikas asked, right? So Vikas
Yeah.
asked basically how the SD-WAN differ from one versus another. Before I come to your question, let me tell one story. There is one concept that is known as the SDN. Okay? This is known as the software defined networking. Okay? This SDN is a framework that has been developed by the research agency, like similar to the IEEE, whatever the research agency we have. So they keep developing the different technologies. So SDN technology were developed, and after that, as per this technology, there was a three flavors. The first flavor, the second flavor, and the third flavor. The first flavor come from the WAN point of view. The second flavor come from the LAN point of view. The third flavor come from for the DC point of view. So software defined networking. So earlier we have the networking concept, but now they have added the software defined. Means something is going to run via the software. And whenever we add the software, that means we are going to put more intelligence on the your devices, right? अगर आपका पहले एक normal phone था, right? And if you talk about versus a smartphone कैसे चलता है? This normal phone have the very basic kind of the programming based kind of the language, but a smartphone have the iOS base, right? Android base. They are the softwares which is going to install in the phone. So they are the very intelligent. They have the lot of features available in this particular phones. But when I talk about the normal phones, they are just legacy phones, normal phone. They don't have the lot of kind of the features and all. So similarly, earlier networking was the plain networking. They not have the that much intent based networking. Intent based का that मतलब ये होता है कि that network is very sophisticated and you can mold as per your requirement. Very flexible. So based on this principle of the SDN, the first technology that was developed for the WAN, that is known as the SD-WAN. That is again, this is known as the software defined wide area network. Then second one is known as the SD access, software defined access. That is for the LAN network, right? And third one is going to be ACI, application centric infrastructure. That is for the data center. And when these all three come in a picture, then they come with the controller concept. So in this, we have the controller that is known as the vManage. We'll discuss what is the vManage. This is known as the DNAC. and this is come with the APIC. So these are the controllers, right? So by sitting on the central locations, you can manage your all fabric, and this is how your WAN architecture is going to be there. And this is how your LAN architecture is going to be there, and that is your data center. Means there is three entity. So any company who have the all three solutions together, that means they have the complete SDN solution in their network. अब क्वेश्चन ये हो सकता है कि which all vendors are going to give that solution. Let's suppose कि government give the guideline, we can build one device who can carry the passenger, and that device name is a car, right? Now the car is a concept, right? That government or maybe any global agency given the name. But this car having the one principle, just carry the passengers. But who is actually going to design that car? So might be in India, Hyundai is going to design, Maruti is going to design, Tesla is going to design, might be it's going to come. Might be we have the other vendor like Ferrari is going to be there. We have the other like BMW is going to be there. So you have a lot of vendors who is going to design the car. But the aim goal, every car must have the vehicles, right? Means must have some wheels. Four wheels is going to be required. One steering is going to require. One kind of the music system is going to require. Means the everything is going to be similar. They must have to run on the road, but their feature might be going to vary. This BMW is going to very sophisticated car. They have the very luxury. They are going to very costly. Hyundai car is going to be lower price. Maruti car is going to be lower price. Tata is going to be lower. Tesla might be more than that. Ferrari more than that, right? So depending on the brand, depend on their brand value, depend on their features, the price is going to vary. But end goal, the car is going to be there. Similarly, for the SD-WAN, for SD-WAN also, the concept was there. SD-WAN must be designed based on the blueprint has been defined by the research agencies. But for these SD-WAN also, there are multiple manufacturers, multiple vendors who design their solutions and ask to the customer, hey, my solution is better than you, and you should purchase from my side. So who are the vendor? So the vendor name might be you're going to find the first vendor name is a Cisco. Second might be you're going to find the FortiGate. The third might be you're going to find the Palo Alto. The fourth might be you're going to find as a Versa. Fifth you are going to find as a VeloCloud, right? Six, Meraki. 7, Nokia Nuage, right? 8th, Kato. 9th, G-Scaler. 10th, we might be have the Silver Peak, and so on. So we have almost 20 plus vendors available in the market. I just write 10 vendors as of now. All vendor are going to give the SD-WAN solution. Now, अब जैसे I given the example कि कार तो बहुत available है, and you have to purchase the car. So which car you are going to purchase, right? Logic. Let's suppose कि आपको कार खरीदना है, so which car basically you are going to purchase. So it going to vary customer to customer, right? And their requirement. Let's suppose I have a dream to purchase a car, but I have very limited budget, only 10 lakh rupees. Can I dream to purchase the BMW?
No.
No, right? Because I don't have the budget. If I have the 1 CR budget, then I can think about BMW. But if I don't have the budget, then I cannot purchase the car. That's the cost is going to be one factor. First is the cost. How much money I have. Accordingly, I can choose my vendors, which car I am going to purchase. Second thing, let's suppose I have a money, but I want to feature. Let's suppose there are two, I have this 1 CR budget, right? But there is two cars. One is might be the BMW and one is might be the Tesla. There's two vendors available. And I'm looking a car who can run on the electricity. This is my requirement. So if Tesla is delivering my electric car, so probably I invest my money for Tesla. I cannot go for the BMW. So that's for the feature specific requirement. Make sense? So that's the feature specific requirement. The first one is the cost and second is the feature. Now, what is the third? So let's suppose I don't want to feature as well and I am the customer who want to purchase a car based on the review. There is a BMW, there is a Tesla. Might be both are electrical car or both a petrol car. I have the same money once a year. I want to purchase. So I'll get and check the review, means the brand value. Which is the better brand, which has the better recognition. Like you might be love to wear a t-shirt of Puma, Nike, jeans, right? So you love to the brand. So that's the brand value also come in a picture. So that's why might be the brand is more important when I have the compared Apple to Apple 2 product. So I'll check which brand value is more luxury, means which feel like more difference. Another is going to be after sales services, means customer support. Means let's suppose I have to purchase. Let's suppose I don't want to care the brand also, but I still I have to judge which vendor have the better customer service, customer support. So if any problem is going to happen in my car, so I can take immediate customer support. So might be I can just check BMW or Tesla and I can just decide my whatever I want to do that. So I given the 4 type of example. There are multiple examples also. So before any customer going to purchase the product, they have the lot of thing in their mind, and based on that comparisons, they have decide which vendor is going to good for them. Like if you're going to purchase any mobile phone, आप 50 बार चेक करते हो ना कि भाई which phone is going to better for me. अगर मैं 30,000 रुपये लगा रहा हूँ, 40,000 रुपये लगा रहा हूँ, and if I'm going to purchase the phone, so which is going to better phone for me, and why it's better, which camera is better. I have the 2 phones, Vivo and Xiaomi, right? Both camera are same. किसकी हीटिंग कैपेसिटी खराब है, किसका प्रोसेसिंग खराब है, किसका क्या किस कोर का लगा हुआ है, किसकी ब्रांड वैल्यू, you check everything. Similarly, in the market we have the lot of vendors. Cisco is also offering SD-WAN, right? Palo is also offering the SD-WAN. Fortinet is also offering SD-WAN. Which one shall I choose this solution? So again, it's going to be depend on your market value, your features, what kind of the hybrid solution you are offering, what kind of the customer support you are offering, what kind of your global presence you have, and how many reputed companies are using your brand. That's giving the significant kind of the review, which is going to help other customer to take that particular solutions. कि अगर एक प्रोडक्ट को ज्यादा लोग यूज कर रहे हैं, मल्टीपल पीपल यूजिंग वन प्रोडक्ट, so that means definitely this product is very reliable and user friendly. That's why this product is available in the market. So similarly, Cisco, Meraki, whatever you have, that is going to be used for your purpose, but it depends on the customer intent, which product is good for me and which product is not good for me. Now let's do more research on it. So we are talking.
सर तो इस केस में क्या मैं ये कह सकता हूँ कि लाइक सिस्को के पास जो फीचर्स अवेलेबल हैं वो फोर्टिगेट नहीं प्रोवाइड कर सकता?
नहीं नहीं नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. लिसन, अभी अभी कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ है. जस्ट गिव मी सम टाइम. ओके, सो वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द सिस्को SD-WAN and versus Fortinet SD-WAN, right? So now both are the SD-WAN. Okay, you just check the one is the Hyundai car and one is the Maruti car, right? Both are the car, right? Makes sense. So both are the car, and from both car you can drive from your home to office or railway station, whatever you want to do, that you can do that. There is no problem. But which one is the best for me? Both can solve your problem. Both car have the 5 people can sit there. You have the steering, you have the light, means we have the music system, everything is there. So both can solve your problem. But if let's suppose this car is coming in 12 lakh rupees, this coming in the 10 lakh rupees, and they have the same feature, so you go and save the cost. Might be you're going to purchase the Maruti because he is the cheaper than the 2 lakh you can save, and you can still, your friend might be going to purchase Hyundai and you purchase this one, still you go to office. There's no problem. But you save the money. But you just think like, I love the Hyundai brand, so you can just go and purchase the Hyundai and you can just play around with, you can give the extra money. Similarly, in Cisco SD-WAN also, you can do whatever you want to do with the FortiGate SD-WAN. It's not like you cannot do the things. You can do that. There is no problem. So both are controller-based architecture. Controller-based solution. This is also controller-based solution. So there are centralized management tool. This is going to be driven, policy going to be configured here. Centrally, here also going to be configured. Here also you are going to get the firewall feature. Here also going to get the firewall feature. But if you compare Cisco and versus FortiGate, it is more costly. And it's like you're going to be low cost. So if you want to save some cost,
Yes.
then you can go with the FortiGate. Most of the Indian-based customer or might be the Middle East customer go with the FortiGate. But if you talk about the EMEA region, US region country, then they more focus on the Cisco because they have the not money issues. So cost is going to be same, means cost is going to be differ, not same, but Cisco have the very global brand recognitions. If you are going to get Cisco support and you're going to FortiGate support are pathetic. If you have any problem, you're looking for the tag, very bad tag support from the FortiGate. But Cisco, it's awesome. Any problem, just raise a ticket. You're giving the premium money. Their premium engineer is going to come on the call. They will solve your issue. So they are super support is going to happen from Cisco. But FortiGate is the bad. So this is how your brand value is going to sustain. But if you talk about Apple to Apple comparison, that's more or less they have the similar feature. You can do whatever things you are doing here, you can do all thing here as well. Some are going to be new features, some are going to be modified feature, rename is going to happen, a structure is going to be look like different, but you can do everything. Make sense? Vikas, you happy?
यस सर, सिस्को एसडीएन जिस कंट्रोलर की आप बात कर रहे हैं उसको वी मैनेज बोलते हैं, राइट?
Yes.
और फोर्टीगेट एसडीएन में जो कंट्रोलर की बात करते हैं वो फोर्टी मैनेजर को बोल रहे होंगे।
Forti manager, right?
सर मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि मोस्ट ऑफ द कंपनी के पास ऑलरेडी फोर्टीगेट फायरवॉल होती हैं। ओके, ब्रांचेस में फोर्टीगेट फायरवॉल्स होती हैं और उनके अगर डेटा सेंटर में फोर्टी मैनेजर हो सकती हैं, तो उनके पास ऑलरेडी ये सारा कुछ अवेलेबल रहता है। तो फिर वो एक नया सेटअप के लिए सिस्को एसडीएन पे क्यों जाए? क्योंकि उनके पास तो ऑलरेडी उनको नया सेटअप खरीदने के लिए कॉस्ट देखना पड़ेगा, वी मैनेज देखना पड़ेगा, वी स्मार्ट देखना पड़ेगा। जब उनके पास ऑलरेडी सारा कुछ अवेलेबल है तो उनको बस लाइसेंस परचेस करना है, उस पर काम करेगा। तो फिर FortiGate बेस्ट हुआ।
Key difference, right? So similarly, right, there are the multiple customers available in India or across the globe. They are using the 40 products, right? Similarly,
राइट
Cisco customer also available in the very globally, right? Cisco इतना क्यों ट्रेंड कर रहा है? Because Cisco का जो प्रेजेंस है एवरीवेयर है। Cisco के लेट्स सपोज कि इतने कस्टमर हैं, 1 लाख कस्टमर हैं, तो हो सकता है कि FortiGate के 1000 कस्टमर या 10,000 कस्टमर हो, राइट? टेक एन एग्जाम्पल। सो सिस्को के पास अगर ये सॉल्यूशन SD-WAN का नहीं होता, इफ दे डोंट हैव द सॉल्यूशन ऑफ SD-WAN, these customer lead to migrate on the FortiGate अगर ये दो होते तो। बट सिस्को के ऑलरेडी राउटर आप यूज कर रहे हो, स्विचेज आप यूज कर रहे हो, फायरवॉल आप यूज कर रहे हो, तो सिस्को इज गोइंग टू से यू डोंट हैव टू पे एक्स्ट्रा, you can use this existing devices and migrate on the SD-WAN solution, जिसको हम बात करेंगे आगे कि ISR, ASR, right, CSR जो routers होते हैं, that is going to be support to the SD-WAN and that is going to fully migrate. That is the one scenario that's going to applicable to Cisco.
Yeah.
So similarly, you think कोई Cisco का customer है and he have already running this router, so why he going to move in the FortiGate? He's not going to move in the FortiGate, right? Because again he have to
Right.
purchase the 40 manager, 40 firewall, everything. So he is going to lose a lot of.
Right.
So that's why Cisco develop, and Cisco is also acquiring a lot of customers from market. Similarly, the FortiGate firewall is learning everywhere. 40 manager is there, customer के पास, and he is planning to upgrade on SD-WAN. So if they want to go on the Cisco, that means their all existing infra is going to be useless, and you have to pay. They have to pay a lot of amount to get this new infrastructure. So to save the money, they will choose the FortiGate SD-WAN. This is how logic work.
Yes.
But sometime,
Yes. Yes.
company give some offers. जैसे आपको कार खरीदना है, right? You just think about it.
Mhm.
And आपके पास कोई पुरानी कार है. Just take an example. तो let's suppose कि you have a Tata car. We are going to give like Tata की कोई कार आपके पास है. अब ये 10-10 year old in India, and you want to now go in another showroom. Might be you're going for the Maruti showroom, right? So you are going to purchase the Maruti Suzuki car in any car. So they will say कि भाई you are coming from Tata, you give this car, will buy as a second hand and will give the loyalty bonus for you and will deliver this car as well because you are becoming the customer for me from Tata to Maruti. So similarly also these vendors also offer if you're coming from the FortiGate and you're going to invest on lot of on the SD-WAN from the Cisco, so we are going to give some free credit कि भाई आपको इतने लाइसेंस हम फ्री देते हैं, राइट, इतने दिन की हम आपको टैक्स सपोर्ट की फ्री प्रीमियम सर्विसेज देती हैं. सो दे गिव द लॉट ऑफ लिक्विडेटिव ऑप्शन. सो इवन कस्टमर सोचने में मजबूर हो जाता है, कैन आई चूज फोर्टिगेट टू द सिस्को बिकॉज सिस्को हैव द गुड ब्रांड वैल्यू. सिमिलरली ऐसा नहीं है सिस्को कस्टमर को फोर्टिगेट भी ऑफर करता है. दिस इज द मार्केट हाउ इट इज गोइंग टू ट्रेंड इन द कॉर्पोरेट वर्ल्ड. क्लियर? सबको समझ आया? एवरीवन इज हैप्पी विद दिस कॉन्सेप्ट? एनी
यस
डाउट?
सर. वही सर, मेरे करंट कंपनी में एक्चुअली ये सिनेरियो हो रहा है ना कि वो एक्चुअली माइग्रेट करना चाहते हैं, सिस्को लें या फिर फोर्टिगेट एसडीवैन पे जाएं. हमारे यहाँ एज फायरवॉल फोर्टिगेट है और अपने पास फोर्टी मैनेजर भी है. तो वो लोग बोल रहे हैं कि हमको कोई न्यू डिवाइस परचेस करनी नहीं पड़ेगी, एसडीवैन पे जाते हैं और वो कॉस्टली भी नहीं है. जबकि अगर हम सिस्को की बात करें तो सिस्को एसडीवैन कॉस्टली हो जाएगा, तो उसको लेने से क्या फायदा, भी मैनेजर और भी स्मार्ट वगैरह भी लेने पड़ जाएंगे, ऐसा करके उनका सोच है. तो वही अपन समझ नहीं पा रहे थे, इसलिए मैंने सोचा आपसे पूछ लेता हूँ एक बार.
It's a good sir.
लेकिन 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 इसमें एक है कि आपको भी मैनेजर, आपको मैनेजर है, मैनेजर एक ही लगेगा, दो लगेगा, लेकिन अगर आपको एक डिवाइस ज्यादा लगानी पड़ेगी तो वो ज्यादा कॉस्टली पड़ जाएगा आपको.
सर योर वॉइस इज नॉट क्लियर.
Ram, your voice have a lot of echo. Can you just come on the microphones if you possible? Yes, please. Please come on the microphones. Now let's move. Okay. So see, that's a good question, Vikas. So there is the current organization where you are right now. They are the FortiGate firewall centric or Cisco centric. What are the edge devices? They are the FortiGate firewall or routers?
We have a FortiGate firewall,
So
edge
in that
firewall, which is
that in that situation, I would personally recommend if you have that FortiGate firewall already available in the infrastructure, go with the FortiGate SD-WAN. Okay. But if you are going to understand any SD-WAN concept, the control plane, data plane, underlay, overlay, almost going to be same concept. Only the mode of deployment is going to be changed. Okay. Make sense?
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Now let me back to the topic. So, because we are starting this session officially today, okay, and we will have to continue from here. So, I want to introduce what content I'm going to cover and how the learning path is going to happen. So, this is the new syllabus, and this is the new syllabus has been designed as per the Cisco curriculum. This is not our curriculum. This is a Cisco curriculum where we have to discuss Cisco SD-WAN next generation firewall networking. In this curriculum, what we have to discuss and how the program is going to happen, what course content is going to cover, let me explain quickly so you guys can understand. So because this class is going to be happen weekend, right? The timing is going to be happen, sorry, 2 to 4:30 p.m. IST. This is the class timing is going to be happen every day. So basically time is going to 2 to 4 hours, means 2 to 4, 2 hours. Plus 30 minutes buffer is going to happen because we have to discuss Q&A, I have to take a lot of questions. So this is going to almost take 2 months. We'll try to finish within 2 months only. 6 to 8 week is training duration is going to be happen. And this is completely live training is going to happen. Instructor led training is going to happen. And I'll be an instructor who is going to help end to end to explain everything. And my name is Vishal. So if you have any query, any doubt, you can ask me any time during the session. And even let's suppose you have any query, you can just reach out this number. They will arrange the meeting with me if I'm free, or might be we are connecting on every week, so we can discuss. There is no problem before the meeting, after the meeting. But definitely, if you have any doubt, any question in your mind, don't hesitate. Ask me. I will try my best to give the answer. This is my, 100% surety. You don't hesitate to ask any questions. It's relevant, non-relevant, but try to be relevant while you're doing the study. But if you feel like I am stuck in my organization while doing any kind of job, wireless, security, firewall, SASE, and you want to take some suggestions, it's a free of cost suggestion you always take, because I want other audience also get benefited. What kind of situations come in organization, what kind of the problems come in organization, and how you should deal. Might be I'll be also get same situation in my future. My other audience also going to get same situation in future. So how they are going to understand. So it's going to be always learning opportunity for the everyone. So that's why I ask every time. Feel free to ask the questions. Now the training is always going to be online, instructor led by the discuss, and the outcome is definitely once you complete this training, you are going to get hands-on knowledge. Means not only the practical knowledge, also you're going to theoretical knowledge. So practical plus theoretical both are going to be there. So you are going to be complete SD-WAN engineer, and you are ready to fly and get the lot of opportunity in your career where you might be grow a lot. The next is the lab access, right? So we have the lab, that is the same topology you are going to get. And from this batch onward, the every lab is going to be on new version. The last version we have done the POC. So 20.3.6 version of the iOS we are going to use. Earlier we were using the 19.2.3, but we upgraded our lab. But along with this also we have the new iOS 20.12.5. This is the Catalyst SD-WAN, right? So we'll discuss what is the Catalyst SD-WAN also. So some feature are also going to be there. So I'll use this lab for the lab practice. I will explain everything for this lab, right? You are going to go do the lab, but at the same time, because I can understand your industry is moving very fast. Every year the technology is getting changed. Even SD-WAN UI is getting changed. New thing is getting added. So how I can meet those requirements? So to be honest, if you want to do the Catalyst SD-WAN lab is not available in the market. Even in the planet, unless or until you are going to pay very high amount, $800, 10 means $1,000, right? For the lab rental for the certain hours. It is not available because for the Catalyst SD-WAN, you have to open the real devices. And if you go and buy from the Cisco or their partners, it is going to charge $4,000. $6,000 for the lab for the per month. So if you have that much money, we even provide the half of that money for that lab. We have also lab that one, but we can provide half of the rate. But I don't think that is affordable. So to make it affordable, we'll all do learning on here, but at the same time, I will do the compare how the latest like dashboard is going to look like, how the new feature is going to look like. So let me show you the lab. That's the most important. So you can always go and ask any company you are going to plan to do the training, what version lab you are doing, what is it's the Catalyst SD-WAN, anything is going to cover. If they're saying yes, it is covered, then it is going to relevant. If no, that it is not relevant, right? You are going to be again outdated skill sets. So you can let me show you here. So this is my one of the vManage. And show version if I show, you can see this is the 20.3.6 version. So on this, everything is going to be covered. Every VHS router, even I just show you the dashboard, you can see here. So let me show here. So probably it's the last week we make the lab. So this is the UI, one UI I'm showing, that is a Cisco SD-WAN. And I will show you the Catalyst SD-WAN as well. So you can understand how the Catalyst SD-WAN is going to look like. So this is a vManage. Still you don't know what is the vManage, but you can see there are vBond, we have the vManage, vSmart. If you go here in the policy sections, you have the device configuration certificate. A lot of things are available. But if I show you this, then how it is going to look like? Let me show you something different than this. So this is a new UI of the Catalyst SD-WAN. How many have seen this dashboard in past? Anyone except previous batch student? Anyone seen this dashboard in the past?
In my company, yes.
राम जी आपसे नम्र निवेदन है, योर वॉइस इज
एक्चुअली मैं अपना ना मैं थोड़ा सा बाहर था और मेरा वो हेडफोन छूट गया इसलिए नहीं हो पा रही बात।
कोई बात नहीं, म्यूट कर लीजिए।
सर मेरी कंपनी में लगा हुआ है सर कटलिस्ट वाला ये।
अच्छा ठीक है, दैट्स गुड राइट। So please mute Ramji. So this is something new, right? And you have to explore this baby. This new platform you have to explore and you have to understand. So whatever you're doing the trainings from the any institute, brand name, whatever doing, if they are committing to showcase something on the Catalyst SD-WAN, I believe that is going to be relevant. If not, then only doing the Cisco SD-WAN training and you're not having any kind of overview on the Catalyst SD-WAN, that's incomplete learning for you. At least you should compare how the things is going to look like. So from now onward, whatever the batches we are going to do, because we build the in-house pure Cisco SD-WAN lab. Let me show you. We have our own PNP portals. Cisco. We have the all like how to onboard devices. Hold on. Give me 1 minute. Cisco licensing portal. So if I go here, let me show you. So guiNet have their own in-house labs, right? I work a lot. Still, I'm working to improve these labs. I want to make, the plan is to make this training affordable and real devices, right? So this is our plan, but let's see how it is going to be happen. We are planning, but require a lot of hardware infrastructures. So we are trying to invest, and that is going to be first thing in entire industry, where we are going to get actual SD-WAN lab deployment. So you can say this is our actual portals, the guiNet lab provisioning files, and we have the PNP portals where we have the guiNet official registration with the Cisco. And based on that, we are just launching this particular labs. So everything we have done in the backend, and based on that, our vManage currently it's live on the Catalyst SD-WAN, and we onboarded successfully 2 branch location as well, but still under the POC. But because it's a learning opportunity for you all, so I will try to explore a lot of thing on here as well. It's going to be minor difference, to be honest, not much difference, but at least you should understand what is happening here. So somebody is going on the interview and ask you, hey, how you know Catalyst SD-WAN? So you should not be like, hey, is this a hearing first time? Not like, it should not like that, right? So you have to put your username here again, admin, and then you have to put the password, and then you have to log in. So once you enter in this particular admin, you will see totally different UI. Earlier we have this UI. Let me show you. This is a Cisco SD-WAN UI. I can log in this as well on the dashboard. But if I change my network, then it is going to be disconnected my Catalyst SD-WAN. So I can only one step, because Catalyst is different network. This we manage different network. 2 different lease line we have. So here you can see we have the lot of things. We have the tunnels. Even you go for here and you want to change in the routing mode. I'll explain what is that. And SD-WAN mode, that is possible. You have the devices, you have the tunnels, applications, security overview. You can see one router is unreachable, one is not unreachable, good, fair. What is the latency? Everything is showing here, right? And how many WAN edges we have, how we can actually activate, how we can upload the serial file, how we can integrate with Cisco Smart Portal. I will show everything live in this batch. I have done in previous batch also. I explained to the last class. For the both batches we finished in the last week only. I explained everything how it is going to happen, but I'll try to put more effort this time in this batch, so you guys will get more understanding. Initial phase, when I just start onboarding this by using the root CA, in-house root CA. I will also explain the same time how it can be done with the PNP portals. I will do the live demo, how you can activate the devices. So in real scenario, if you want to just upgrade your devices and you want to add new infrastructure, it is going to be done. Even I have the inventory. Let's suppose I have the new inventory and I want to upgrade my devices in my PNP portal. Then how it is possible? Yeah, so how it is possible? So I need to go in my Cisco smart account, right? And you can just go here and this is my lab. So you can see here, I need to go my PNP portal. I'm the Cisco smart account. So hold on. Yeah, there is a PNP portal. So if I want to add inventory as well, let's suppose your company purchase some inventory and you want to add that, then how it is possible, how you can add that? That also I will show you how the already I have the inventory, that is the software devices, but you have the hardware devices, how you can do that. We'll see that, okay? So plug and play, how the serial file is going to be created, how it is going to be updated, how it is going to be synced. So this is going to be something new, and you can see this is something you are going to get new things in configuration like configuration group, policy group, topology. These two things is very new for this particular UI. Earlier it was not there. So we'll understand what is the inside of the policy group and configuration group. That cloud on ramp was there, devices were there, hierarchy certificate, authority template, everything was there. There is a new thing, unified communication for the VoIP, that is also there. So that means to say, this is a good opportunity for the everyone. So start something new. So even you want to recap, you are already done in past any batches from my side in last 1 year. You want to upgrade, you are most welcome in the session. Because the guiNet have the policy, any student who have done the any courses in the past or enroll themselves for any courses and you want to repeat, right? So they can do without any extra cost. The live session is going to be 100% free within a 1 year. So let's suppose you are going to enroll yourself in this particular class today. So this session is going to be completed. Even you want to upgrade yourself in next 12 month or might be next 10 month, again the same batch. You have to just reach out with the counselors. You have to tell, I want to recap this particular SD-WAN. If you are enrolled for the SD-WAN, Palo Alto, just go for the Palo Alto, FortiGate, go for the FortiGate. And that's going to be free of course. You don't have to pay anything. Second thing, when we start, right, these labs are going to be accessible. These labs are going to be accessible 24/7. So whatever this lab I'm sharing, this is going to be 24/7. And this is going to be available for 2 months. So once you enroll, you start learning, you're going to get 2 month lab access, and then you can start your hands-on practice. This is about the lab. Any question about the lab sections? Anyone have any question about the lab section, guys? All good? Give me thumbs up if you are happy till now.
Hello.
Yes,
So,
Gaurav. Yes, please.
see, this particular lab that we will have it. So, for example, when we are onboarding the edge device, so at that time we are doing some certification, installation, import, export. So those things will also be a part of the lab.
Yes, yes, yes. That is also part of the lab. So there is two process. This time I will two process till. One is as per this means we are going to use the root CA and based on that we are going to onboard our devices. Okay. That is the one thing. Another thing I will tell, let's suppose your company have the official licensing with the Catalyst SD-WAN like guiNet have right now, right? So in that case, do we require really this root CA or I can do the automated? How I can activate my VHH and other devices? I'll tell the both process. Earlier I was kept telling only one process. One was just a verbal. I was just telling because we not have the lab dashboard, but now we have the lab dashboard. So now I'll tell the both process in this batch. So you have the full understanding. And for this, you can do the all lab. So there is no if and but in your mind. You can see and feel how it's going to be happen. That's going to be game changing for your, career transformations. You will understand end-to-end concept. So you can be like upper hand always when you're going to speak with your colleagues, your seniors, or might be whatever engineers working on the SD-WAN. Okay, Gaurav?
Yes, thank you. And one more thing, this particular batch that you are conducting, is it weekend or weekdays?
This is the pure weekend batch. 2 to 4:30 p.m. IST. It's a very high demand batch this timing, so we are just going on the weekend.
Okay.
If you want to learn Palo Alto, 10 a.m. morning from me, it's also started. So there is a Palo Alto 10 to 12. Okay. And
Yes, yes. I have done
SD-WAN.
Palo Alto from you only.
Okay, good. How was your experience, Gaurav? It's good.
Yes, yes, definitely. That is the reason I'm enrolling myself for the SD-WAN now.
Thank you so much, Gaurav. Most welcome in the class. I was just remembering your Gaurav D name. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Gaurav.
Thank you.
All right. So this is something where I was. So the lab is good. Okay. So let's move further. Now, when we talk about the course curriculum, so there is going to be total 6 module. In this 6 module, the first module is going to be architectures, where you're going to understand about the complete how SD-WAN is going to look like, what is the Viptela SD-WAN, what is the Cisco SD-WAN, what is the Catalyst SD-WAN. How my, because please don't write on the screen. I request you writing something on the screen. So we'll understand the journey, how Viptela converted in the Cisco and further Cisco converted in the Catalyst, right? So this all we understand in this particular, and then we'll understand the controller deployment, then understand the router deployment, policy, quality of services, and the management and operation. So this is 6 architecture we are going to cover throughout the journey. So I would start this all discussion in tomorrow, and I'll explain in very detail how my architecture is going to happen. I'll explain one by one all the component, and I'll give some brief idea, right? Why this is very important, how this is going to be different than the legacy WAN. What are the key component underlay overlay is going to happen. So a lot of topics are there. If I go and explain, it is going to take more than 1 hour. So what I can do that, I will just leave this all topic discussion and let's talk about why you should start your journey with the guiNet technology. Definitely we'll discuss the content in very detail tomorrow because we have a session tomorrow as well, and I want to go bit slow initial stage. So you can settle down yourself, you digest things, why it is happening, what is the logic behind it, and then slowly and gradually you can go for the good pace and the like long duration of a study. So first of all, when you start your journey with the guiNet, this is my commitment. You are going to get a personalized training from my side, especially for the my batch where I just take the trainings. I have 15 plus of experience where I not only give a training journey, I have the real time deployment strategy because I deploy, give the consultation of the multiple organizations, give a lot of kind of the flavors for the industry where we how and when need to deploy the new technology. So designing, consulting, troubleshooting, configuration, all I have done. Along with that, since 6 to 7 years, I'm doing this training as well. So I have the both flavor, learning plus deployment plus labs. So you're going to get best flavor for your learning experience. Second thing, you're going to get certified. We are going to provide us completion certificate, and you want to go official certification after this training, that is also possible. You are going to get 24 into lab access. You are going to get mentoring session. The one more important guys about the mentoring session and job assistance. These two things, if you want to get updated always, so I would request reach out on this number and join our WhatsApp community. This is for your benefits, not for us, right? If you are going to part of our WhatsApp community, you are going to get regular job updates. This is how the company is operating. You are going to get regular job update and you can apply based on your skill set. Sometimes G-Skill job opening is there, and sometimes Palo Alto, sometimes CCNA, CCNP, sometimes like SD-WAN. It could be anything. F5. So you just always join the WhatsApp community. You just send WhatsApp hi on this number and somebody is going to add you in the WhatsApp community. You just request I want to join the WhatsApp community. They will give the links as well. So you're going to get job assistant. The course we are doing right here, this course video is going to be accessible lifetime. So all course recording is going to be there for lifetime. Lab is going to work 2 months, right? As I mentioned that. But video is going to be lifetime. And live session, definitely I will take that. So this is how it is going to be happen. And tomorrow I will explain about the lab part also, like we'll create a very new lab. Right now it's the, you can see every time I create a new lab. Similarly, I create the new lab for you guys. It's a dummy lab. There is no configuration at all. It's a completely dummy lab is going to be there. And based on that dummy lab, you have to start from zero. Means when we start our configuration part from tomorrow, or might be next class, we'll see how this PC is going to be configured, why this PC is very important, right? We'll see how this we manage GUI access is going to be taken care, how we configure the switch, how we can, and also from this batch onward, we prepared very good lab guides for you all, right? So on this lab guide, we prepared the one lab guide where base config is going to be always there. So let's suppose somehow your device is not working. So you don't have to do manual configuration for that device. You just copy paste the base configuration. Earlier I was not doing that, but I can see a lot of complaints are coming and students are asking, sir, मेरे पे भार पड़ रहा है, मेरे को करना पड़ रहा है again and again. So to solve this problem, I created the every device base configuration. So you guys are going to get the base configurations. Only if let's suppose VA is going to be down or like somehow it's crashed, you have to do the certification. It takes 5 minutes, okay? But rest configuration it's going to be automatically done by copy paste. So this thing I created all devices for these devices base configured, this device base configured, that all I'm going to provide from this batch onward. So you're going to get a lot of things from my side as well. Any questions, any doubt, any suggestions?
Yeah.
Yes, Sanjay. Sanjay, you want anything?
Hello, am I audible to
Yes, you're audible.
everyone?
Yes, please go ahead.
There is some network issue in my area, so maybe there is some interruption.
Abhi, there.
By the Cisco in the SD-WAN nowadays, because earlier it was Cisco is a normal Cisco SD-WAN. So how we can differentiate in these features?
I didn't get your complete question. Am I audible, guys? My voice is breaking or Sanjay voice is breaking? Can someone confirm?
No, mine is breaking. Yeah, there is some network issue in my area.
Oh, can you repeat your question? What was the question?
So what I'm asking, yeah, sure. Yeah. What is the basic difference between the Cisco SD-WAN and the Cisco Catalyst SD-WAN? Because nowadays the industry is trending the Catalyst SD-WAN. So is there any additional features is added by the Cisco to convert into the Catalyst SD-WAN?
Yes. There are some features, right? First thing, we manage, we want, and we smart. That has been changed as the manager, validator, and this is known as the controller. So this is the first difference. You are not going to find these all term in the Catalyst SD-WAN. And whatever the VAs you have and CAs you have, that all replace. There is no VAs nowadays. Only CAs. There is no CAs as well. Only one thing, that is the WAN edge. So you're going to find this term. So there is no VAs, there is no CAs. So these all things is going to be there. We'll see how it is going to be. And interesting part, apart from these, few couple of things you are going to find update in the dashboard, which is going to definitely I'll show you on the live sessions. Okay, Sanjay?
Okay. So only the naming collector is changes, right?
It's a rebranding. You can think of the rebranding, but along with rebranding, some great feature also has been added. Like Cisco Unified Solution was not there. They have been added. Policy group was not there. That has been added. We'll discuss what is the policy group and all.
Okay. Sure. I got it. Thank you.
Welcome. Any other questions, guys?
Sir, then in that case, the companies where we manage and we want VH is already in operation. So for those organizations, they have to upgrade the iOS, or they have to
Yes.
change
Suppose
the
you are
hardware.
upgrading on the 20.3.6, you just upgrade whatever the latest. Like I just show you the 12.15, 20.16.2 like that. So once you upgrade that, it is going to new iOS and it is going to be Catalyst SD-WAN.
Okay, and a hardware replacement is not
No.
required.
First of all, the vSmart and vBond, they are the virtual devices, not hardware. So you just have to put the image. Even you have the VS devices, the hardware, that VS might be replaced with the another iOS that is going to be again support the SD-WAN solutions, Catalyst SD-WAN solution.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
What
Shandu,
about the configurations? Like, there is a changes in the configuration, right? The policies. When you upgrade the policy, when you
no,
upgrade the
it's
software,
more or less
automatically
like,
converted.
yes. Their main concept, you have to create the templates. That's
Yeah,
the
by default.
feature template and device template, right? This concept is going to be 100% same process. Okay, new thing is going to be added here. Only new feature is going to be added on this template part. Policy again going to be same. Okay, so whatever template and policy you created earlier in the previous version, they are still compatible with the new version and it's keep running on
Right.
the syntax. There is nothing is going to be changed, Andrew.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Any
Right.
other questions?
Yeah.
All right. If no, then I believe we are good. Rest, enjoy your Sunday, rest of the day. We'll connect again tomorrow and we continue from here. Thank you so much, guys, for joining the session. It was a wonderful discussion. I wish everyone is going to be part of this session and we continue from tomorrow here. Okay. Please don't miss class. Join tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys. Bye bye. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.